Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the month of August 2019 career and finance, love and romance, spiritual guidance reading. Thank you to those of you whom have been with me from the very beginning, whom have liked, shared, and subscribed, and most importantly, to those of you who have donated. Thank you so very much for like, shares, and subscribes. What else? Oh, and for commenting after you receive your personal readings as to how these messages transpired in your life path journey. All right, so I'm starting as per usual with the first Lenormand deck using the with this gentleman on the bottom. So Virgo, I'm really getting some stuck energy. I can't speak. I can't think. I'm frustrated. It's like I feel like this man here waiting at a distance for some form of information. He's holding a heart. Look at that. And then when I split the deck in half, we have a feminine who is also waiting at a distance. Now, we have a Virgo whom by which is receiving or who is receiving this scythe energy. So Spirit is saying it's time to bring an end to sitting and waiting around, basically. Okay. This Virgo in the first week and a half or so of August 2019 may be trying to make up their mind about changes regarding family, home, or business. Trying to decide which one should I commit to? The ring is representing commitment, partnership, or contract. So this is what I'm feeling. Like this Virgo is kind of like, do I stay where I'm at? Do I go? Do I bring an end to a commitment or partnership? Do I stay? Whew, it's getting warm in here. All right. I think this Virgo is starting to recognize that there was a situation that involved the snake energies of lies and deceit. And that an ending is taking place. Something no longer serves this Virgo when it comes to a commitment or partnership. Therefore, Spirit's giving them the strength to cut away from waiting around. Now this Virgo is saying, what do I do when it comes to my home or business environment? Something felt very karmic, very lucky, almost as though it was meant to be. But Spirit's saying, bring an end to it because there could be fear of an ending or just a realization that something was unhealthy. Yeah, still, I feel by the middle of August 2019, we have a Virgo who is trying to get clear about something with the moon energy. They need more clarity about traveling or moving forward in some way, maybe into someone who has Pisces in the chart when the moon shows up. Yeah, what do you want, Virgo? What is it that your future looks like? And who and or what do you need to connect with, talk to, or manifest, or take the actions to do? Because in the second half of August 2019, the person that you're thinking of, whether it's male, female, whatever, it's about energy. Okay, somebody is waiting and they are unsure. Should I or shouldn't I? Am I making a mistake? So we have someone, I think, I almost feel like Virgo and this person are on the same page. Like, and know that when the compass energy shows up, to me, this is Spirit saying, we're going to help to guide you into the path whereby you can make new paths, new wishes, new dreams come true. You have learned and have evolved from a situation where you became very secure and stable. Maybe this Virgo is still trying to figure out, how do I give birth to a new direction, a new circumstance, situation whereby my wishes can come true and I will be or feel very stable and secure. So where there is anxiety in the month of August 2019, Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, know that Spirit, when the clock shows up, is listening to your prayers and they are helping you to make your dreams come true when the time is right. For some, there is confusion here regarding a child or children, confusion regarding a playful situation. Again, maybe wanting to connect with someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, through a group of people, and or there is a fear of some form of gossip. Yes, there's passionate energy still here at the end of August 2019. So what are you passionate about? Are you experiencing that, or what do you need to do to experience that passionate and joy and happiness, Virgo? You may be spending the month trying to figure that out. Something made me feel good. Something made me shine like the sun, or someone. And should I or shouldn't I move forward? Should I or shouldn't I communicate, text, talk, tweet, email, whatever, with this person, circumstance, or situation? Because I want to roll the dice and take a risk so that I can find out more clarity. I'm feeling very burdened when it comes to a business organization or a more financially abundant, secure, and stable future. There are obstacles in the way. Therefore, even at the end of August 2019, we have a Virgo who's feeling trapped or stuck, if even in their thoughts. They don't know exactly what it is that they want when it comes to a business organization, a more financially abundant, secure, and stable situation. So I'm laying out the same deck in a 5-card spread. And the card in the center of the 5-card spread are the energies that will be representing the entire month of August 2019, Virgo. You will either be receiving kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations, or a reason to celebrate, or you are going to make a decision to reach out and connect with another in a very positive way. Yes, we have a Virgo in the first week and a half or two of August 2019 thinking about a soulmate connection, someone who finishes their sentences, still wanting to make a wish come true so that something can become successful or manifested into Virgo's future. So I think Virgo's thinking about sending out kind words and messages to another by the third week of August 2019. But by the end of August, there's like, I recognize what I needed to learn about myself, who I am, and now I'm trying to research my path ahead. Which direction do I go? Who do I go forward with? And Spirit's advice is communicate so you can come out of the energy of confusion. Roll the dice and take a risk to communicate so that you can free yourself from a burden regarding home, business, a bigger, better, more financially abundant, secure, and stable future. The obstacle is you've gotten yourself stuck or trapped in your thoughts when all you need to do is wish to Spirit and pray to Spirit about what you are wishing for. Okay. Now, for clarification, on the bottom of the second Lenormand deck, again, we have the snake, energies of lies and deceit, addiction, temptation. Somebody is wanting to go towards this unhealthy connection. They want to almost like open their heart to that unhealthy connection. It may be there is a bored and discontent feminine energy who is being a bit mischievous. And maybe you enjoyed that, Virgo. This could be you. There's a burden here, okay? We talked about that cross before. It showed up twice. And the burden, I feel, has to do with lies and deceit or temptation, boredom, discontent, wanting to get together and have a great time, right? We've got texting and tweeting. So there's going to be communication with another person regarding, again, business, organization, a more financially abundant, secure, and stable situation. And here, Spirit's saying, as you communicate with another person, you will be able to recognize the burdens that you have been experiencing more clearly. Do I want to travel towards this person, place, circumstance, situation, and sign on the dotted line? Do I want commitment, partnership, or contract? And Spirit's saying, we're going to provide you with more wisdom come mid-August when it comes to the long-term future and your stability and security. I feel like that's just going to be like making your own plans when it comes to your home or business environment, circumstance, or situation. If you're involved with another person, I think you're still going to be waiting on into maybe the fourth week of August 2019. We have a well-dressed masculine here. This could be someone in a leadership position. This could be you or someone you're thinking of. But the coffin is saying something is ending because it was supposed to end at this point in time. So for a lot of people know that the previous generations have evolved to this ending, and now what we create into the future is what will be blessed if it's a positive, high, best thing for everyone involved, and it will be remembered. So it's a time for hobbies, gifts, talents, skills, creative ideas, financial directions, or etc. I do feel like for some, the 9th of August, for others, it may take till the 9th of December. There is some form of communication, again, having to do with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or money. There's a well-dressed masculine when it comes to money for some, and communication, whereby I think Virgo wants to bring something to an end, or somebody ends something. I feel like it's a lot more in the Virgo's side. You have the key to success when it comes to obtaining more information about children or a situation involving your childhood or your past. There's a Virgo by the end of August who's feeling a bit anxious about what feels like a karmic and lucky connection. So Spirit is saying, communicate once again throughout the month of August when it comes to your home or business, wanting to move into a new path, a new direction. Research this communication. Look at the previous chapters of your life, what you've learned about yourself, how you have risen above those experiences, and what your future is going to be about next. See, I still feel like by the end of August, we have a Virgo whose love and romance energies are lit up, having to do with someone who has Pisces in their chart with the moon, and or they're trying to come out of confusion and illusion and get beyond some form of obstacles with the mountain. But I also feel like somebody's wanting to give birth to a connection at a distance so that they can share kind words and messages like we talked about and make wishes come true for the long-term future. So, it's a good time to communicate during this month. I think you guys are going to be feeling like you can push beyond anxious energies and maybe discuss situations involving children or the past. You're going to have the strength to be able to recognize what you're learning in this connection about yourself. Is this connection meant to be, or was I just meant to learn about myself through them? Yep, I see that you liked some form of attention recognition. This Virgo's thinking of greener pastures. There's stability, there's security, and they're trying to obtain more wisdom about forward movement in a connection with a partnership or a contract. So, using both Lenormand decks, we've got the first week and a half of August 2019 being represented by some Virgo who's thinking of a soulmate. But they're also recognizing the fox energies of sly and cunning behavior. See, they're wanting to bring a quick and swift ending to sly and cunning behavior so that they can decide which path to go into or towards when it comes to the sun. Attention and recognition. This Virgo in the first couple weeks of August 2019 is hoping, wishing, and praying that this connection, this path, this purpose, this circumstance, situation will happen for them. But they are trying to bring a quick and swift ending to anything that involves lies or dishonesty. By the third week, we have a Virgo who's thinking about sending out kind words, messages, flowers, or gifts, or you're thinking about the past when there was some. And now you're thinking about sweeping away from a situation altogether. That could be business or personal. By the fourth week, we have a Virgo, like I said, recognizing a spiritual transformation, thinking about their long-term future, but still feeling a bit clouded about what they're trying to sweep away from, a person, place, circumstance, situation. Therefore, in the outcome position, representing the last couple weeks of August 2019, we have a Virgo who's trying to figure out, am I devoted to them? Are they devoted to me? I need more clarity. I need to know exactly what it is that I want and where it is I want to go towards next. And the only way to get this really, Virgo, is to come out of your hermiting energy and to just playfully communicate with another. Okay, this is the time to just, so you can decide, and still, I feel like some are afraid and they're not going to ask the questions that will help for them to be freed from this connection. Look at this. In the center of the circle spread, using the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason, we have the Knight of Wands energies. I feel like you're going to feel this adventure energy in the first week and a half or so, Virgo, of August 2019, wanting to go on an adventure very passionately and excitedly, going towards person, place, circumstance, situation, a wish. Because in your thoughts, you're thinking that this passionate connection has some form of potential. You may be thinking that you can head into a new adventure when it comes to the area of finances and career, because that situation has potential. In your relationship sector, you have the Wheel of Fortune, so a very karmic situation here. You know, good choices will turn the Wheel of Fortune in our favor. Bad choices, bad decisions, unhealthy situations will send it in reverse. So, in the first 3 weeks of August 2019, we have a Virgo who's trying to create a new path ahead. They're sitting in the King of Wands throne, setting goals and meeting goals like a well-oiled machine, having some form of discussion as they go through an adventure of recognizing what paths or directions have potential and which do not. Some may be having to come into communication with someone in a leadership position or someone whom by which has fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. In their actions position, they may be thinking of someone who is with another. And they recognize, this Virgo recognizes the passionate energy in this feminine person, the Queen of Wands, or within themselves. This is all about, we need to set goals and meet goals. We need to make sure we both want the same thing or not. We need to communicate to see if there is potential. We need to get beyond the confusion or some form of obstacles so that we can go on an adventure. And then by the end of the month of August 2019, say the last week, we do have the Five of Cups energies. It was fun to get together to see if something had potential, but those cups are now empty. What do I now want to celebrate moving forward emotionally? Subconsciously, we do have the Four of Wands, which I'm not surprised to see, a Virgo who's thinking about creating a solid foundation in their life when it comes to home and or business and or family. So day to day, we have a very strong warrior energies within this Virgo. You have the leather and the sword to say, here is my truth in a kind and fair, just manner, and to just get on the other side of what was making you feel trapped or stuck. Though I'm just feeling like, okay. Yeah, I feel like some Virgos don't know for sure if this is exactly what they're praying for. So you got to pray specifically for what you want Spirit to help you with. Because in your inner strengths position, Spirit wants to offer you guys a brand new path in the area of love, abundance, peace, joy, and happiness. So maybe you're going passionately towards another, but make sure you know what you're going towards them with. What is it you would like Spirit to overflow your cup with? Peace, joy, happiness, abundance, prosperity, contentment, fulfillment, and love, right? So in a 3-card summary to my right, we've got the first week and a half or two of August 2019 being represented by the sword. You can move into a new direction. You just need to honor your truth and cut away from that which does not serve you so that you can move into a path of victory. So go excitedly towards your goals and intentions when it comes to manifesting a solid foundation in the area of home, family, or business. As you contemplate and reflect, you will start to feel energies of serenity. I see the 10 of Cups energies for some. As soon as maybe the 16th of August, 2019. We have a Virgo here at the the Green Man energies who's stepping into a new path, waiting and planning, looking for the path whereby the flowers start to bloom, the grass starts to grow, the leaves start to open. And that's when they will know that this new path of creativity, finances, and career is the right one. For others, you may connect with someone and recognize that it's time to recover from what was that caused you energies of suffering, that was maybe built on passion, but whereby there wasn't a foundation of love built upon. So by the 3rd or 4th week of August 2019, we have a Virgo who is being blessed with the Druid energies of earth, water, fire, air to bring a passionate, a financial, a creative direction to an end. Okay, you have the courage to choose the path that is in your highest best good or in the highest best good of everyone involved. As you deal with the empty cups of nostalgia, you need to speak your truth in a fair, just, and kind manner, and to ground yourself in the midst of chaos. Okay? Yeah. So in the first couple weeks, some of you just need to make sure you know which path you're headed to. You're very passionate and excited about where you are headed. You will be receiving financial gain and stability. And some Virgos are looking for that traditional family life. They're looking for harmony. But they need to sacrifice some form of discord in their mind. Okay, by the end of August 2019, we have a Virgo who's still feeling stuck or trapped, but the Eight of Swords is a figment of our imagination. It is not our reality. Okay, it is time to come out of opposition about which direction you want to go and focus on your success, your skills, your talents, your creativity, finances, and or career. You may be dragging your feet a little bit longer when it comes again to a connection of the moon, someone who has Pisces in their chart, and or when it comes to finding more clarity where there is confusion and illusion. You may need to move towards that person and open your heart, whether it's easy for you or not, by the end of August 2019. There is a web involved here, family and friends tied to you and another person. So whatever actions you take, you need to remember that others will definitely in your own journey be affected by your decisions. So don't fall prey to the energy of delusion, but instead ground yourself with an open heart and put the work in so you can free yourself from the burden of feeling stuck or trapped, if only in your thoughts. Okay? Okay. Oh, we're getting to the 21. Okay, I'm just going to go real quick through here for clarification, Spirit, with the Osha Zen Tarot when it comes to the messages we have previously discussed. Yeah. Someone wants to go on this passionate adventure towards another, but they're feeling guilty in some way. They know something has potential, but they haven't put enough energy into it, and that's why they feel guilty. I think this is more on the Virgo side. In the relationship sector, representing the second going into the third week of August 2019, someone is reminiscing on fantasy and illusion tied to a situation regarding the past. It's like a child who's imagining a white prince on a horse. Now remember, karma is involved in the relationship sector. So you're being guided to patiently wait for the right timing. As you communicate slowly with maybe a very passionate feminine or someone who's in a leadership position about the wishes you'd like to make come true. You may feel emotionally regretful by the end of August 2019. But Spirit's given you the energy to travel towards another so that you can free yourself one way or another as to what it is you want to manifest when it comes to your home life, your business life, and or your family life. So day to day, trust and have faith in Spirit that as you open your heart and communicate with kindness, as you lay down that sword of protect and defend, Spirit's giving you the strength to free yourself from a path that was long and difficult with the Nine of Swords energies, maybe regarding someone who had air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. What is it you want to give, or who is it you want to give your heart or your energy to? You've got to give 100% if that's what you want as a future. Somebody was projecting a situation to be much different than what it truly was. They're feeling like they have to do something, like they have to talk to somebody who's with somebody to get the answers. Because the situation is exhausting them, especially when it comes to the past. And Spirit's saying you can have a breakthrough this month, Virgo, if you understand that kind words and messages are what builds a foundation of love. Patience and kindness is love. Not going quickly and intensely towards the passionate side of things, because that's what will always leave you feeling suppressed and tied up in knots. Look at the possibilities without energies of stress and listen to your intuition as you come to a peaceful resolution that there is time to get to the truth of what you want. There is time for the many moons of patience to pass. There is time to communicate kindly with a passionate energy of another, maybe someone who has fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo. But communication, they're saying, will help you to decide if you want to create love in one direction or another, if you even want love. And if that's the case, you need to take action with the Empress energies to develop a foundation to free yourself from the guilt of fantasy and illusion, to do things on the up and up with the Wheel of Fortune card. Okay, so I'm closing with one card from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild, representing the month of August 2019. And right away, they're saying, have faith in the process. With the number 32, it's about calming down, waiting, reflecting on what makes you happy, what doesn't, what you truly want, what you don't. It's black or white. Write down, these are the things I want, these are the things I don't. Here are the steps I'm going to take to manifest my future. You've got softly, softly, the tender touch. So know that now is a time to let your tears cleanse you of whatever was holding you back in the past. It is time to release allegiances, ways of thinking, connections, communications, circumstances, environments, and to now let go of the negativity and focus on the light. What is it that makes you happy? Relax in the hold of darkness and be at cause. Have faith that through your prayers and communication, gentle communication with another, that you will find the clarity that you have been searching for one way or the other. Okay, so this card means there is something bigger unfolding in your life, and this will require faith. It is now time for the next chapter of your life. This is a time for humility and trust. You need complete faith in the process and the events that are happening at this time. There is nothing to worry about. You will be moving most fully and easily, and with the most grace and assistance through your faithful surrender. Ironically, it is through complete surrender and total faith that we become the most empowered. There is now an opportunity for you to be moved from the situation you are currently in into the next chapter of your life's story. You cannot do it on your own. It is too big of a shift. It needs the grace of life to intervene on your behalf. You will need to have faith and trust. And there is a little prayer message here that says, I can and will attract all that is needed into my life at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Thank you so much for stopping by. Again, if you'd like a personal reading, you can write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. My price list will be in the box below, and I am still offering the 15-minute video summer special for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so very much to those of you whom have donated. Take care, and God bless.